It's agony, ecstasy. We're all one big family. We've got each other's back. We're the Wolfpack. We're the Wolfpack.
Hello and welcome to a Wolves vs Torino Europa League qualification match preview. From a Wolves point of view, we're coming into this game off a draw from Man United. Now, it was a cracking result in the week. Let's hope we can change that into European form for the midweek game. The Torino team, it looks like they play a similar system to the Wolves. Obviously, we have our trusted 3-5-2 formation that's tried and tested, well, sort of in Europe, but in the Premier League, and so far it's worked fine for us, so hopefully this game can be exactly the same. Looking at Torino, they play a very similar sort of style of play to the Wolves, well, system anyway. They're set up with a 3-5-2 with wing backs, Christian Saldi and Di Silvestri. Centre-back partnership includes a young 22-year-old, Bremer, an experienced veteran in Nicolas Nkulu, and a young Italian. Looking throughout the team, you can see a strong presence of experience. Looking at Zaza up front and Belotti, obviously they had quite a good season last season. Belotti's had a few good seasons, to be fair, under various managers. The manager at this moment is Walter Maserati, and we all know him from his time at Watford, his time at Inter Milan, and also his time at Napoli. Looking, however, at that team, they have some very experienced players in there. Like Nkulu obviously has Champions League experience and Europa League experience with Marseille. Sirigu, again, the goalkeeper. Can't really see him playing any other choice of goalkeeper. Why not? He's got Champions League experience and Europa League experience, predominantly Champions League experience well with PSG. They also have two handfuls of strikers in Andrea Belotti and Simone Zaza. The way they play, they kind of have the same system to Wolves. They kind of do play a similar sort of striker to Raul. They have Simone Zaza, obviously you will know from his time at West Ham, and they also have Andrea Belotti. Looking at the team, they have those two strikers. They are a handful. And I can see Nuno making the choice to bring in somebody who has got European qualities and youth on his side to help us bring Wolves into more European football, and that is Jesus Vallejo. I think he's personally going to be the big change coming into this game as opposed to what we had on Monday night. I think he'll come in for Bennett. I think Bennett made a few mistakes. He did recover very well in the second half though, very well. But I think he's going to come in. He's got just that little bit more European edge, and I think he can handle Zaza and Belotti a lot better. Their man, Daniele Bellelli, who has also been linked with Roma and AC Milan in the past, I think he could have, if he plays, he could prove to be a handful for the team just as a whole. The games I've seen him play, he does seem to, a little bit like a Neves, he can, if he wants to, run a game. I do think that the way these set up compared to the Wolves, we look like a bit more of a confident side. After watching some of the highlights from the previous game and the highlights from the past Serie A season, they do look like they can give things up easy. Which Wolves, obviously, we know counter-attacking side. You know, they like to play there in the wings. There's going to be a lot of space, especially if you play Traoré, because obviously Doherty, he's not going to play. He's not going to travel to Italy after Monday. He's sick. Definitely, Traoré could prove to be another game changer like he was on Monday night. I think he could definitely prove to be a handful. Obviously, there's a few quick players in Serie A, but I don't think this Torino team's ever played a player with that sort of style that Traoré's got, where he can just run and just keep going and run. The Wolves are going to pretty much set up the same way they did Monday night, with just a few changes. I think he's going to rest Dendoncker. I think he's going to rest, obviously, Doherty, Bennett, and I also think he's going to rest Jota. I think he's going to take Jota out and bring in Cutrone. I don't know why, I've just got a feeling Cutrone could have a really good game. Obviously, back in his home country, he'll feel more secure. He'll feel more comfortable. He's played in Torino last season. He looks like, again, from what we saw of him, not so much Monday night because he didn't really have that many touches, but from what we saw in the past game, against Putnek. I think he looks like he can play. You know, he looks so eager for a goal, and I think he looks like the next game it could be the one where he gets it. I really hope it is. We all know he plays really well in Europa League situations. Scored the most goals for Milan in the season he was there in the Europa League under Gattuso. So he knows his pitch, he knows the team. He'll be confident on this pitch, so we might see a change in that sense of taking out Jota, letting him rest for Burnley and bring him in. So I think all in all, it looks like a very good setup we could have to face this team. Torino do look good, don't get me wrong, they do look like a good side. We've been very equally matched. The way that they play, obviously playing with wing backs, we play with wing backs. They set up with 3 at the back, we set up with 3 at the back. They set up with 5 in midfield. You know, you can see the passing emerging. They do play the 3-5-2, but they interchange. They have a box-to-box midfielder who does a lot of the running, which we play a little bit differently to that. So that midfielder could prove to be the gap there, but Wolves could counter on and obviously play a ball through to whoever they decide to play up front. But it looks like it's going to be a great game of football. Obviously on Wolves TV as well, which is positive. But I think the way that the energy we've got behind us, I think Wolves 2-1 all the way. I think us 2-1. I think back at Molineux, looking 2-1 up, that'd be perfect. So yeah, that was a preview for Wolves versus Torino in the Europa League qualification. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, turn the notification bell on. I'll see you later.
We've got each other's back. We're the Wolfpack.